bit. Hello. Nobody's here yet. It's just me. Good morning. If you want to hang out, you can. If you want to ask any questions, if you like a card pull, you can ask. Of course, if somebody wants to pay for reading, you can also pay for reading, whatever. I did practice guitar for a tiny bit of time. Come on. Oh no! It disappeared. Come on. There you go. I considered it for a tiny moment, doing like a little Bible study thing. I got a new Bible. So, I don't know. It's a textbook Bible too. So it has like little notes and stuff. Once again, nobody's here as far as I'm aware, but hello. Good morning. How's it going? Okay. Probably shouldn't have had coffee this morning. This isn't coffee. This is tea, but I shouldn't have had coffee. Because boom, 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 boom. That's how. That's how I feel. I feel like my heart is beating at 1,000,000 miles per second. Good morning. How we doing? I don't know who's here, but hello. If you'd like to hang out, you're welcome to. If you want to ask any questions or whatever, you can. Hey, Lex. If you'd like a card pull, I have some cards, whatever. Oh my god, if I could grab them. Look how cute these are. Look how cute these stickers. Man, collectibles, cups, and stuff. So cute. Hello, good morning. What's up? Good morning. What's up? It's groovy. If anybody wants to ask any questions, if you want to just hang out, it's cool. Hello, good morning. What are you doing for tea? What? I don't understand what you mean. Like, you have to use clear English. You have to use, I don't know what you're asking. But good morning. To this drink, how we doing? Oh, what am I doing for today? Is that what you meant? I don't know what you meant. I'm not gonna assume what you meant. I'm trying to get my heart rate down. I had some coffee this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee and a banana. So, I usually just say no. Tapping the screen. If you want to hang out, that's cool. If you'd like to ask any questions, if you'd like a card pull, I have some cards here. Thanks. Good morning. My heart is just like, I don't understand Italian. I don't know what that means. N-E-C-K. Neck. What does that mean? I don't understand. You have to translate to English so I can understand. Good morning. Thank you for tapping the screen. I also got this. I got a Bible. It's like a textbook Bible. So can't see anything. But this is Psalm 60. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but your phone is lagging. I'm sorry. That sucks. That really sucks, man. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? I don't know. I don't know. Do I like your cat's picture? Is that really your cat? It looks cute. It looks like it's crying. I thought it was that cat meme of the crying cat. That's what I thought it was. You know, the picture of the cat where they're like crying. I'm gonna look it up. Oh my goodness, there's several of them, I guess. They're crying. Excuse me. Good morning. How we doing? I like the sky. Okay. Oh yeah, you have a picture of the sky. That's cool. Sky pics. For some reason, this one has a gun. This cat has a gun. I don't know how well you can see that, but he's crying and he has a gun. He's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. And then he's crying. Or she. I don't know. I assumed it was a he. You said bye? Oh. Bye as in like goodbye, or bye as in you're too funny, I can't stand this. I don't know what that means. Good morning. Hello. BRB. Responding to a text. How are we doing? My heart, I feel like it's so tired. I'm like, so tired. If that even makes sense. Does anybody relate to that? Does anybody resonate? I'm sorry, because 66% is what my other phone is on. Oh my goodness, good morning. Hey, why do I'm not insinuating anything, but I think it's funny that as soon as I saw your comment, because there's a delay, as soon as I saw your comment, it went to 0. I thought that was funny. Good morning. Once again, there's a delay. I've noticed, like, there's at least, like, 5 seconds before I see your comment, or, you know what I mean? But I hope you're well today. Good morning. I have to wake up early for school. Oh, Are you in like preschool or something? What kind of school are you in? Or are you in college? I chase. That's funny. Kimberly, it's been a while. It hasn't been that long. I think I saw you yesterday. I just I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that back in. Yeah, be a little responsible. A yeah, that was a fun song to sing. I like that song. It's kind of a sad song. Third grade. Oh, oh, I misunderstood. I didn't even really comprehend what you said. Good morning. Welcome back. Um, I was like, wow, that's just my head. Good age. Welcome back, Henel. What's up? I'm just kind of here. If you guys want to hang out, if you want to ask questions, if you like a card pull. I have this really cute deck. Look how cute this deck is. I shouldn't have had coffee. I've had coffee this morning, and I'm paying for it. But good morning. I don't remember anything about third grade. I take that back. I remember I was in New York. That was one thing. Have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by. I used to live in New York, so I remember some things like I almost said the Eiffel Tower, like the Statue of Liberty. They would take us for like field trips there. Just realized I might be going. Oh my goodness. All those are adorable. Had coffee in days. Haven't had coffee in days. Oh. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna have some coffee? Do you need some comfort? I don't know what I can offer you. You didn't necessarily ask for anything from me, but withdrawals suck. They really do. Whether it's coffee withdrawals, whether it's alcohol withdrawals, whether it's sex withdrawals, it's crazy. But I hope you have a nice day too. Yeah, just breathe through it. Hello, welcome. Oh, I was like, what the heck? What time is it? It's adventure time. I need to take that advice. Just breathe through it. I've been trying. I don't know. Sometimes it gets really hard to be present with the pain. I think the last few days I've been pretty good about that, but generally I understand it's really difficult to be present with the discomfort. It's like, I don't want to feel this. What the heck? Body, why do you make me feel these things? But in the end, it strengthens us. Yes. In the end, it does strengthen us, I think, when we're able to breathe through the discomfort. Ruby, like 3. Hey, it's Ruby. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. How's your day? If you want to hang out, that's cool. If you like a card pull, you're welcome to ask if you have a question. You know? Yes, you can. And you will. Are you purposely, can I ask? You don't have to necessarily tell me, but are you purposely like detoxing from coffee or caffeine? I know for me, I feel like I've been guided to stay away from coffee, but I don't know. It helps for like the digestive system. That's generally why I even drink it. Hello, hey Fazelle, how's it going? How are you? It's really good for the digestive system and like, you know, other people use it to like wake up. I just use it for my digestive system. I just forget I can have it. I never liked it. LOL. Mystery man. Why am I mystery man? That's funny. Some card. If anybody is interested in a card pull, if you'd like to ask any questions, you're welcome to. If you want to just hang out and talk, that's cool too. I don't know how long I'll be up here, but I'm here now, so I don't know. I did practice guitar for a tiny bit, because you can hear guitar. I practiced for like a couple minutes. Because I promised myself I would practice like 10 minutes a day. Yesterday I did not practice 10 minutes, but I did practice for a few moments. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Cancer and wondering if it's the final end with Chad Wolf. That is a dope name, Chad Wolf. Oh, so what's going on with Ruby? Gonna get some clarity on the situation. It's gonna with Chad. He sounds like an alpha male. I'm kidding. It's gonna with Chad and Ruby. So, Chad and Ruby. With Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling you to pay for a reading. No, I'm kidding. The Ace of Pentacles. You said, is this the final end? One thing I'm getting, I don't know how you'll receive this, but there is something about staying grounded within the connection if you're going to continue it. Because at the end of the day, we have free will. You can choose whether or not you want to stay somewhere with somebody. Like, we always have a choice. Even if it doesn't really feel like there's a choice, there's a choice. You know, our spirit makes the choice, our soul makes, you know what I mean? Whoever makes the choice, there's a choice. And throughout that choice, whatever you choose to do, there's an energy of staying grounded. The Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, which talks about meditation. It talks about leaving a tough situation to go to more peaceful waters. So I don't know what your meditation life looks like. I don't know how often you meditate. But it does seem like you're being encouraged to take that step, to take some time for meditation in regards to this situation. I don't know all the details, obviously. If I wanted to just give you a straight answer, I could say yes, this is an ending, but, oh my goodness, thank you. No dots behind it. But yeah, whatever you choose to do, there's just this energy of like trusting yourself and knowing that, like, I feel like this is a really cheesy message, but knowing that, like, regardless of what you choose, that you have the ability, have the power, have the strength to make it through. You know what I mean? So whether you leave this Chad person behind or whatever, being grounded and solid within yourself, if that resonates, if that makes sense. You know, maybe that's not necessarily the answer you were looking for, but that's what comes through. So yeah, how would you need to be at the, okay, I'm sorry, this is responding to a text message, but I hope that's helpful. I hope that's useful. If you wanted to pay for a reading, you could, but yeah, that was a joke when I said that a second ago. Also, my nails are not the most clean. Good morning. Cheers. It's just this one nail. It's just the middle finger. I'm sorry. Mine are half painted and cut short. Ooh, what nail? What color? Is it red? Is it ruby red? Okay, then let me stick that. Chopping polish? Oh, pink. I wasn't expecting you to say pink, but that's fine. Okay. Bright neon pink. Okay. You know a message coming through? Can I share a message that I got earlier as I was recording a video for like January? I hope it's okay if I share this message. I want to know, did tarot card reading help you in real life or able to get an idea what will happen in the future? I would love to answer that question for you if I could understand exactly what you're trying to know. Maybe this isn't applicable. I feel like for somebody it might be applicable, but I don't know. Okay. Anyways. I think the way that I like to use tarot is like a present day, like a present moment sort of check-in. You know, sure, you can look at the trajectory, look at where things are headed. But me personally, I use it to kind of check in to the present moment and see what I maybe can't see normally with my natural senses. I don't know why I'm wanting to compare it to reading a book, but it's kind of like reading a book, like studying a subject and reading a book. Like when you read the book, you get information that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise, you know? But I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like my heart is just this morning. Do you use tarot for your life to help you? Oh, I already read that. How many tarot decks do you have? That was the translation. I love that. How many tarot decks do you have? I have this. Oh, the Magician. I have this. I have another deck, and there's two more decks that I haven't used in forever. One of them I actually don't know where that is. It's like a cat-inspired deck, and then there's another one that I put back somewhere else. Our Guillermo del Toro. He's like a famous movie director, and it's inspired by that. I don't know where the cat deck is, which makes me kind of sad, but yeah. I think it's really cool how to play. Just insert $15,000 and we can play. I have a cat deck. Is purple. Ooh, love cats. I don't really talk about starseed stuff, but when I was reading into curse deck, that's funny. When I was reading into like starseeds and stuff, I really personally felt connected to like the Lyrans, you know, the kitty cats, the cat-based species. I really love cats. Cats are awesome. I feel like every time I see cats out in the wild, they just kind of stare at me. They're like, who is that? Why does he look like that? Occasionally, I'll come across a cat or a couple cats that like allow me to pet them. But usually they just kind of stare at me and then they run away. But Syrian. That's oh, is that a type of cat? I typed Syrian and cat came up. There's also a place in the Middle East. That's what I was thinking originally. My channel name is Ironical. Ironical. I love that so much. I love that so much. Ironical. Why do you say that? Is it because I have the word fool and divine? I mean, biblically, the word fool, I actually don't like. I started reading the Bible more after I named myself, and the word fool in the Bible is not a good word. It's not something you want to be. So I kind of regretted naming myself that after a while, but I think it's suiting. That suits me, because we're all fools to some degree. We all make mistakes. We all stumble here and there. I don't know. Ironical. I don't know why that word is so funny. I don't think that's a real word, but that's such a funny. It sounds funny. Ironical. Comical. I'm not making fun of you, by the way, if that isn't obvious. Serious, Dog Planet. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Sirius XM. Dog Planet. There is no planet named Sirius, but Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky, nicknamed the Dog Star, because it is the main star in the constellation Canis Major, the Greater Dog. It is a binary star system about 8.6 light years away and has no known planets. That's interesting. Their logo is a dog. I don't want to offend you, but I think God is fictional. You don't necessarily offend me. I mean, that's philosophy. I'm not offended. There's so many things I want to say in response to that. One of the things I want to say, I'm going to just say it. I think if you believe that God is fictional, then I would challenge you to think, to believe, to understand that in the same way that God is fictional, so are we. So am I. So are you. I don't exist. You don't exist. This is not real. And neither is God, in that sense. I don't know. You don't have to agree with that, but, everything is kind of... Hence the name, although now they're calling it a dwarf. Oh, Pluto. Oh, Pluto. And so is air fictional. We just believe. Yeah, to some degree. I should not have had that coffee. My throat, and my heart and my throat, it's just pounding. I feel like usually if I feel like this, I don't want to be up here, but I don't know, the last week has been very different. But there are counters too for everything. Yeah, of course. Breathe 10 deep. That's 1. That's 2. Am I gonna get lightheaded before the 10th one? You know what message is coming through in my head? You know what I'm thinking about? The idea of some people being so used to chaos and non-peace that peace can be kind of discomforting to some people. It's a thought that I'm thinking about right now. I don't know if anybody needs to hear that, but that's a thing. Some people live their whole lives in chaos and in madness. When they start getting peace, it feels like chaos. It feels terrible. It's like, why is everything so quiet? Why is nothing happening? So I don't know if anybody needs to hear that, but if you feel like you're in that energy, if you feel like you're adverse to peace and you don't want to be, keyword, if you don't want to be, it's something you have to get used to. It's something you have to acclimate to. It's not going to be easy transitioning towards that sort of lifestyle, but it is possible. Especially if you start with the nervous system. But yeah, if anybody needs to hear that, I don't know. Your head is getting oxygenated. It isn't used to getting... Yes. Yes. Also, there's dogs next door. I'm sorry. The understanding. I used to kind of get annoyed I'm just speaking out loud. I used to kind of get annoyed at people saying things like that, like understand or overstand, grand rising. I don't get upset at it anymore, but I used to get upset about that. I used to be like, that is so corny. It's so cheesy. Grand Risings. Yeah, no, I like that you say that. It's fun. It's cute. Um Also Fazell, Steve was saying that the other day. Steve isn't here, but there was a Steve saying that it is definitely a philosophy that God is like created in the mind. It's a projection of humans. People say God made us in His image, and it's like some people believe it's the opposite. It's like God was created in our image. You know, I'm not saying that that's necessarily true. I'm not saying it's not true, but that is a philosophy that some people hold. There always a horizon. Yeah, there is always a horizon to look forward to. Yes. What are you talking about, dude? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to react that way, but I'm getting texts from my person. Human, Hebrew meaning like God. I'll have to look that up. Humanities. That's not what I typed. Relating to characteristics of people or human beings. A man, woman. Hebrew. I typed Hebrew. The root word for human, it is also the name of the first man in the Bible. I don't know. I'm not necessarily disproving what you said, or dis. Looks like my message is blocked by YouTube. Maybe. I don't know if YouTube does that. I know TikTok does that. I haven't been on TikTok in a while, but I know TikTok does that. They kind of block out certain messages. Like, you will be censored. You can't say certain things. It's like, okay. And then sometimes I can't even see it. Sometimes I can see it privately. Like, I'm the only one who can see it, but then sometimes I don't even see the message. I'm like, okay. If that's how you feel, YouTube, if that's how you feel, TikTok, I guess, It's Friday. Guys, what are you guys doing this Friday? Do you have any crazy plans? It's a secret that we're not supposed to know. It opens up truths. Removes limitations. I feel like, what's that guy, Mr. Bean? Or was it Mr. Bean? The guy, I used to watch it when I was little. He was like a detective. It's on the tip of my brain. And he would always say it's a gift and a curse. I didn't finish the 10 breaths. I got a piece of clarity and I chose to share it instead of continue breathing. Is it Mr. Bean? It's a gift and a curse. Mr. Monk. It's Monk. Mr. Bean. Oh yeah, I didn't mean Mr. Bean. I meant it's Monk. I used to watch Monk as a kid, and he used to say it's a gift and a curse. I feel like that right now, like my sensitivity. Like I'm like I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can intuit, but like I'm going through it right now. It's partially probably because of the coffee, but in general, I'm very sensitive. But whenever the dogs go off, it's like, I feel like I'm burping myself. I'm just trying to I don't know, I'm trying to reset. I don't know if it's really working, but because you know EMT tapping, have you guys heard of that? Like where you tap different parts of your body and you like say affirmations. It's supposed to reset your nervous system. I am calm. I'm peaceful. Hey Patrick, stuff like that. I am balanced. I'm grounded. And you just go through different parts of your body, just tapping lightly. I think it's called EFT tapping, I think. And then you go to your arm and, you know, the full moon energies. Yeah, the full moon has been crazy. Also, my very ashy. Yeah, the full moon I feel like was interesting. I haven't been keeping up with astrology, so I didn't really know that it was a full moon until like somebody said it, and then I saw that there was a full moon, and I was like, oh, the moon is full. You know, we don't judge. Acupuncture? Oh, well, that's also a thing. I've actually never done acupuncture. I had the opportunity to, but I chose against it. No, it's just tapping. You just tap different parts of the body. Also, like here. And but once again, it's supposed to be helpful for the nervous system. Welcome. Hey there. How's it going, Patrick? Adrian Monk. Excuse me. Excuse me. Intuitive. Do you ever pride yourself on stuff like that? Like when you intuitively know to do something before you know about it, you know what I mean? I feel like there's several things where I've kind of done that. I'm trying to think of like one, it doesn't really matter, but you know, sometimes we just intuitively know to do things. I would tap my third eye when I was in need of calm. Go to Thailand, they have best body massage. I'm actually a massage therapist. If anybody was willing to fly me out, I could give you a massage. But yeah, I'm sure. Also, massage is a really good sort of spiritual reset. I feel like with a lot of things, unfortunately, there's a consumerism aspect, there's a capitalism aspect, and I feel like massage kind of definitely has been westernized. But you know, there's a very spiritual aspect to massage. You know, I even had a teacher who was like a master Reiki practitioner. Every time I mention her, I always say, and this isn't me personally judging or anything like that. I'm not judging her as a person, but one thing I noticed about her is that she smoked cigarettes. And, you know, we're all on our own journeys. It's not my place necessarily, but I just thought that was an interesting thing. Because, you know, as a Reiki master, as like somebody who tunes into that energy, you know, you're supposed to kind of like remove those sorts of toxins. Once again, we're all on our own journeys. It's not my place to judge her specific journey, but that was just something. Every time I think about that, I think about her in that context. I think about that. I'm like, I don't know. It definitely seemed like she was holding on to some energies, some toxins. You know what I mean? She was also kind of catty towards me. Like sometimes she would like be really like, not rude, but I would say condescending. Like sometimes she would say things and I was like, okay, teacher, you're the teacher. I'm supposed to be learning. I don't know why you said it like that. Like she definitely had a very sarcastic tone to her, which is not inherently bad, but once again, I feel like it just speaks to like bitterness. You know, and once again, I've studied minimal about Reiki, and once again, when it comes to Reiki, it's supposed to be like pure life force energy, and like, you know, it requires you to remove a lot of toxins from your life. My shoulder is annoying me. I need my neck touched. That's one way to say. That's one way to say that. That's funny. Go get a massage, girly. Go get a massage, girly pop. Also, I'm sorry that I said all that. I feel like I didn't need to say all that, but I said it. It's been said. Yeah. She was a good teacher overall, I think. I think there was another teacher who kind of balanced her out. Like she was very sarcastic. She was very like kind of not dark, but she had a darkness to her. And then the other teacher was very light and like she was a redhead too, and she had that sort of energy of like we're gonna have a good time, you know. So it was interesting watching their dynamic, you know. The good old days. I wouldn't say all that, but I learned a lot from massage, yin and yang as teachers. I learned a lot. I think I don't want to give too much credit to that, but I did learn a lot about Eastern philosophies, Eastern practices through massage, because they did teach about that. Like it was on the test, and I had to know about that, like different Eastern practices. I think they had told me that they took some of that out on the test. Like it used to be a lot more, but they were just like, why does anybody need to know that? Chiroptid. Oh, why'd you delete it? I was trying to figure out what you were saying. Also, thank you for tapping the screen. I don't know who did that, but that's what I want to do. Corrupted? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna look it up like a goofy. A chiropractor. Oh. I'm sorry that I'm so literal sometimes. Sometimes I'm not able to see through the typos. Like I'm like, what you meant to tell me, what you meant to say was what you meant to say. That's how my brain works, and I'm like, so I don't know what you're saying. But chiropractor, got it. I searched that word and it brought me to Kyoto, Japan. I think that's funny. Places to stay in Kyoto, Japan. I also did take karate. Karate is like Japan. Ich, ni, san, go. They taught us how to count in Japanese. I don't remember all of it, but it's ich, ni, san, go. Something, I don't remember. Maybe we need to go there for chiropractic. That's funny. Ichi, ni, san, yan, go, roku, nana, hachi, kayu, and ju. I don't know if I'm saying any of those right, but I had to look it up because I don't remember. But when I took karate, I had to learn how to count in Japanese. This was forever ago. This was like back in like elementary school. And I never had to use it. I never had to use karate. 6'7" is... That's funny. Roku Nana. Or... I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but... Also Roku. Roku Nana. The number 4 can be yon or she. Yon is more common in daily conversation to avoid the association with she, which means death. That's interesting. The number 7 can mean nana or shitsi. I don't know how you say that. Shitsi. Nana is often preferred. I don't know. I posted it. He was Japanese. Haiku man. Haiku man is how you say a million, I guess. How to count to 1 million. Why would I need to count to 1 million? Let's ask that question. Why would anybody need to count to 1 million? I don't know who this is for. I'm not making any assumptions, but if this does resonate, 444 on the timer. Somebody's being called to like take more rest. Just take it easy, maybe meditate more. That's funny. But yes, this is for somebody, not everybody. Somebody's being called to meditate, take it slow. Really go into yourself, really, you know what I mean? Come back home. Resting now. Maybe because 666 is... Number 13 does represent death. 666... A lot of people do interpret that as the devil number, but if you look it up, it really just means kindness. Like the number 6 is about kindness, generosity, and stuff like that. So I mean, depending on who you ask, though, you know, so that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, need for balance, self-care, and a refocus on what truly matters in life is what 666 can represent. I have never read that before, so I'm not saying that, but that's what it says, the AI overview. Exactly. Period. Sorry for that angle change. Are you about to leave already? Oh, I thought you said 12.
So, I said what?
That he had to get picked up at 12.
Sorry. By the time I get over there, it's going to be a quarter to 12. So I got to rush.
Oh. Oh, the flowers. They're actually fake flowers, but yeah. It's funny. That's funny. I'll be back. Not just. Oh my goodness, the sunlight. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness, the sunlight. Um, I just wanted to. Also, my tongue is coffee. It's nasty. I really just wanted to. Oh, you're in New York. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Um, I just kind of wanted to come out and officially say bye. I think I'm gonna get off here for now, but it's been nice connecting with you guys. I hope to see you guys soon. You know, stay groovy, keep your head up, stay prayed up, and all that jazz. And bye. Love you, bye.